Yo guys, welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Today I'm giving you guys a beginner's guide to Sea of Thieves. This is for brand new players. If this video helps you out in some way, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more Sea of Thieves content. Without further ado, let's jump into the video. When you're done creating your character, you will spawn in an island. That island being an outpost. That outpost will contain a tavern. You will spawn inside the tavern with barrels surrounding you. Those barrels contain materials for your ship, which you can use when you're on the seas, or you can buy them at specific vendors around the outpost. So how do you progress in Sea of Thieves? Well, starting off, you have three main trading companies. One being Gold Hoarders, two being Order of Souls, and three being Merchant Alliance. Each company will have 50 plus levels for you to earn towards reputation towards. Once you hit 50 in each category, you'll become a pirate legend. So how do you earn reputation for these companies? Well, by completing their quest. Each quest given by each company can be upgraded every 5 to 10 levels. When you do that, the quests become harder and more challenging. So Gold Hoarders want you to collect treasure. Treasure being chest. Chest can be turned into the gold and green tent guy. Order of Souls wants you to collect skulls. So any type of skulls you get, you sell to the purple tent lady. And Merchant Alliance wants you to collect plants, animals, and bottles, etc., and turn them into the dock. The dock can be found at every outpost. So when you're leveling, your gold can only be used towards cosmetics, so that being your ship, your person, your instruments, your gun skins. The gold cannot be used to gain levels, can only upgrade your voyages that you go on. So why would you want to level up any of your quests? Why do you want to do the easier ones? Well, when you upgrade the quest, it asks you to dig up more chests, fight more skeletons / bosses, collect more animals, plants, etc. And when you do that, it will give you more reputation because you're turning in multiple things per voyage instead of just one thing. So just to be clear, when you turn in anything, being chest, skull, animal, plant, bottle, each company will give you gold. So what are the main weapons in Sea of Thieves? The first one is a sword. Second is a pistol. Third is a sniper. And fourth is a shotgun. You can only wield 2 at a time. If you would like a weapons guide, that'll be coming in the future as well. Before you load in, you get your ship choices. A sloop is 1 to 2 players. A brig is 1 to 3. And galleon is 1 to 4. I would stick to the one that you are most comfortable with the amount of people you have. So if you have one person, do not go on a galleon. You will be severely outmatched when it comes to fighting people because you have to maintain a ship with 4 people that's meant to be on it. And finally, here are some tips that can be used on the seas. First one, if you find any gems through your journeys or by killing mermaid statues, that being red, blue, or green, you can sell them to any company for their own reputation towards that company. So I recommend selling them to Merchant Alliance because in my opinion, they have the longest time to complete for quests and they're kind of annoying to do. Tip number 2, when you're locating a chest on an island by looking at your map, use your surroundings. Look on the map, find something that is monumental, like a big rock, a big tree, a big patch of grass. I see a lot of people just trying to randomly dig up and hoping they hit the chest. It will save you way more time if you take the time to look for monumental items on the island, like a rock, a tree, and use that to pinpoint your chest. Tip number 3, this is for fighting skeletons. If you're fighting action skeletons, they have a fiery glow and have resistance to fire. So do not try to kill the skeletons that are ashen with fire. They're resistant to fire. And also, fun fact, if you get them in a geyser, they are 1 hit. Second thing, for gold skeletons, they're weak to water. So if you get a water bucket or a water source and you run them through them or splash them with water using your bucket, they'll be weak and become like normal skeletons basically. And also, swords are weaker than guns on gold skeletons. And for black shadow skeletons, which are purple and black, they're weak to light. So if it's sunlight, they're normal skeletons. If it's dark outside or night, you can use your lantern and hold it up. When you do that, they become normal skeletons as well. Finally, bosses take a long time to kill. Don't give up because it takes a long time to kill or whatever. They have a lot of HP, and that they have similar weaknesses toward their corresponding group. So if it's an action boss, they probably have resistance to fire. And if they're a gold skeleton, they probably have weaknesses to water. Tip number 4, when you decide to go fishing and you catch the fish and you cook it, when you're eaten, the fish will give you health regen over time and health regen instantly. Like a normal fruit will only give you health regen instantly. The fish will give you healing over time. The better the fish, the better healing over time. Tip number 5, fire bombs. They can be thrown and shot out of a cannon to set people and ships ablaze. Can be put out with water buckets. So if your ship's on fire, use a water bucket, put it out. If you're on fire, use your water bucket by right-clicking and put yourself out. It can also be shot out of a cannon. Now, all ships have water pumps, so you don't have to jump into the water to put your ship out. You can use the pump, get water, and then put yourself or your ship out. Tip number 6, blunderbombs. They can be used to do damage and knockback. Just like a shotgun, they do heavy amounts of damage and knock people back. Tip number 7, swords. Swords are not just used for fighting, they can be used for mobility. By right-clicking your sword and waiting, you will lunge forward in the direction you are facing. You can glide across water or reach new places. Finally, tip number 8. If you guys don't like doing voyages or quests, you can do open world events, that being forts or find chests floating in the water with special effects which can be seen from the sky. Don't let your guard down though, because these open world events are probably going to be contested by the most skilled players on the seas. And that is it. If you'd like more information on a specific topic I covered in this video, leave a comment. I'll be sure to respond or make a video out of it, depending on the severity of the content that you're looking for. And lastly, if this video helped out in any way, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more CFD's content. Until next time, guys, peace.